It's the first time she's speaking out since her father dropped out of the Charleston mayoral race on Wednesday. And in this special edition of Quintin's Post-Ups, I sit down exclusively with House Representative Mary Tinkler. So good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Let's go back to yesterday, which was Thursday. As you know, Charleston County Solicitor Scarlett Wilson basically announced that they're going to basically pit Dylan Roof on death penalty. She says that the ultimate crime calls for the ultimate punishment. Tell me, when you hear that, what did you tell yourself?
It is not unexpected to me that is what she is going to call for. I think that it was the most horrific crime that I can imagine for not only this community but internationally. It's horrible.
Right.
So it really was not a surprise that that's what she would be asking for.
Yeah. And let's go back to Wednesday, because I want to fast forward there, because we experienced a political bombshell here. As you know, your father dropped out of the race, citing that he has to focus on his law firm full time. Tell me, when did you hear about that decision? And when you heard about the decision, what was going through your mind?
Well, it's still hard for me to hear it because I fully support my father as candidate for mayor of Charleston and always will.
Okay.
I think he was the best candidate, of course, in the race, and certainly a little bit biased, but I think that he served this city very well on city council. He served West Ashley in his district wonderfully, and I think that people still recognize that and remember that, in his district, old district. So it breaks my heart a little bit. I know that it was a hard decision for him. It was one that I think it was a quick decision in that he had been working on a major case, and so it's just a matter of trying to keep that balance, which we all know is hard to do between real life and political life, and so that was ultimately, I think, what made it that he could not campaign the way that he wanted to or felt that he needed to in the coming months.
And so let me ask you the obvious: who will he actually endorse?
I don't, to be honest, I do not know that answer.
And who will you endorse?
I will endorse Paul Tinkler for mayor of Charleston. I think that, again, I have not even really had time to think much about who I would consider next, because he was first and foremost my choice.
Sure. And when I ran into him on Wednesday on Broad Street right after you guys had lunch, I asked him another obvious question. Now that Paul Durham is going to be giving up his Senate seat, will he actually run for that seat?
Someone had asked me that the other day as well, and I don't know. That has, I guess you brought it up to him. I have not even spoken to him about that possibility yet. But hey, it's something he's done before. We've knocked on those doors, and I guess we could do it again.
And a lot of big upper stories happened here in this particular area over the past couple of days. And as you know, Governor Haley, along with other elected officials, are basically fighting, get more terrorists to basically come here to Charleston. Tell me, what goes through your mind when you think of terrorists maybe coming here to Charleston?
Well, it's not something that I would want to have happen, of course. I mean, I think that this is a lovely city, and I want to make sure that it is the most friendly city in the world. So that's, it's not certainly something that would be an ideal situation.
And I want to take it back to Mother Emanuel, because we're actually coming upon the 3rd month anniversary. As you know, the memorial was taken down earlier this week. And I'm wondering, where are you still emotionally, almost 3 months later?
Again, it was a difficult time. It continues to be, but I think the city is kind of coming back together, and as you said, the memorial was just taken down a couple of days ago. So we've been through a healing process the past 3 months, and that will certainly continue. But I think that Charleston is moving forward.
Speaking of which, as you know, you're going to be becoming you're actually coming upon your 2nd year as representative for the district that you serve here in Charleston. Tell me, where are your heart and mind right now with that?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of things up in Columbia.
Yes.
It was, an interesting first year, a great learning experience and opportunity. So I'm looking forward to hitting the pavement again running.
That's awesome. Well, Representative Mary Tinkler, it's always good talking to you. Thank you so much.
Talk to you too.
Thank you.
Sure.